The story we want to share with you today could have ended in tragedy, but it is a story of hope, of God's mercy, and of why we continue our humanitarian mission in Israel. Many families who come to Israel, especially from troubled regions such as Ukraine, where war is still raging, face severe challenges. It is especially hard for mothers raising children alone. Yana's father remained in Ukraine. He was not allowed to leave the country, being forced to go to the front. But her mother, Tatiana, together with her two daughters, was able to escape the war zone and move to Israel, to Ashkelon, with the help of our mission. We helped this family settle down, find housing, obtain documents, and start a new life. But as often happens after war and displacement, emotional wounds take time to heal. The older daughter, Yana, was deeply attached to her father. All the changes, the stress, the new culture, the language became too much for her. She fell in with the wrong crowd where teenagers were already under the influence of drugs. She withdrew from her family, stopped listening, and often disappeared from home. We are talking about cheap synthetic substances, easily accessible even to school children, yet extremely destructive to the mind and soul. Tatiana agreed to share her story, not to seek pity, but to warn other parents in Israel, to show how important it is to stay close to your children, to be aware of what's happening in schools and on the streets, and not to be afraid to ask for help. Here is her story.
My daughter suffered terribly. She fell from the 4th floor. It happened at night while she was under house arrest. We tried to protect her from the group where she was using drugs. She had changed completely. She was no longer herself. She looked very sick. It was a real addiction. She stole money and things. And then, under the influence, she simply didn't understand what she was doing. One night, the police called. Yana had fallen, trying to climb out of the window to get another dose. The doctors said her injuries were incompatible with life. All her internal organs were ruptured. But God heard our prayers. She survived. She spent 3 months in the hospital, underwent many surgeries, and now we are bringing Yana home.
Yana is taking her first steps again. Her father calls from Ukraine, and Tatiana shares good news with him. We all hope that this family will be okay, and we continue to pray for them and for all those under our care. Because the Aviv, not just about food or housing, it's about being part of people's lives. It's about being there when pain seems unbearable. We believe that every touch of love, every prayer can save a life.